The Earthen Realm and its troubles.
You have done well, warrior. I'm afraid we have never properly been introduced. I am Yun Mafei, leader of the Skyhaven Resistance. I apologize for misleading you, but the Dominion has spies everywhere. It is difficult to know whom to trust. I know her all too well. Jin Soyeon, or Lady Black Rose as she is known in Zaiwei, has been shaping the events of this continent for years from the shadows. The Brightstone Massacre was the result of but one of her schemes. She has come to be a trusted advisor to the Talus Emperor. It is at her encouragement that he pursues the Divine Mandate ritual, but I have discovered what kind of monster she truly is. The Talus Dominion was formed as the result of a revolution within the Stratus Empire. The Emperor was never chosen for the throne. For all this time, one question weighed upon him. Would the heavens judge me worthy? By communing with the heavens themselves, the Emperor hopes to prove his legitimacy as ruler of the lands. However, the pursuit of this has resulted in the exploitation of his subjects, namely the ceaseless search for soul stones. I fear that the very course he has taken to prepare for the Divine Mandate ritual will make him unworthy of the heaven's blessing. Jin Soyeon desires the ritual be held for her own dark purposes. The only way to save the Dominion lies in stopping her. Ixanun has developed a plan to do just that, but I'll let him explain the details.
Who could have known the real reason Jin Soyeon wanted Twilight's Edge? Not merely for revenge, but for the Divine Mandate ritual. Her hatred knows no bounds. You remember your time in the Highland Necropolis, yes? That's what happens when the Mandate fails, when the Celestial Gate swings open to the Dark Realm. Back then, the forces conspiring to bring the Dark Lord into our world were bested, but Jin Soyeon, she could actually do it. She could be responsible for destroying the world as we know it. She must be stopped. We can't simply waltz up to Zaiwei's gates while the Talus army is at Jin Soyeon's command. I'm afraid there will be a great deal of bloodshed before our work is done. We can't count on the tribes of Moonwater to come to our aid, but thankfully, I've developed a plan that relies only on the Skyhaven Resistance. We'll strike from behind enemy lines. I'll travel to the Sky Gate outside of Brightstone Village and open the Great Dragon Pulse. With it, we will be able to summon reinforcements directly from Skyhaven Bastion. You really know nothing about the world you live in. Dragon pulses, or dragon veins, are the corridors of energy that weave throughout the Earthen Realm. The Great Dragon Pulse is the largest of these corridors, capable of transporting large forces anywhere across the realm. Only one Great Dragon Pulse can be opened at a time, meaning that if we command the Skygate, we can deliver troops directly to the heart of the Talus capital without fear of retribution.
the enemy get inside? I don't understand. Ugum and I will take on the Dominion forces. Go with Junghado and rescue Doyuhan.
The Talos army struck while the Sky Commander was away. I don't know how they got into the base. The leader is safe? How fortunate. And a plan for victory. This is excellent news. I must speak with her. Let us go.
Ugum betrayed us. That's the only way the enemy could have made it so far into our camp. The Talos army just keeps coming. They must have found a secret passage into the base. We'll figure it out later. There are still lives at stake.
Get ready!
army was using the Great Dragon Pulse. As long as they control it, our plan is worthless. If we want to win this battle, we must retake the Great Dragon Pulse. It's our only path to Zyway. I must speak with Ixanan.
The Skyhaven Resistance could easily expand its ranks with access to the leader's funding. With her means, I could pay talented mercenaries like Ugin properly. Mercenaries work for wages, after all. His betrayal is not surprising, in light of what the Talus can offer. Well, we must address the crisis before us. Ugin was my right-hand man. He knows too many of our secrets, and cannot be allowed to live. Ugin was in charge of a stealth strike force. Mercenaries like himself. Scouts report they are still nearby. Find them, and determine Ugin's whereabouts by any method you deem fit. I must stay here and watch over the other members in the Skyhaven Commander's absence. Be careful, these woods are swarming with Talus forces. Here!